Hey, it's Casey, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Um, Today, I think I'm going to go ahead and go and talk to Cassandra so we can head out and locate the missing Seekers. And I just want to see if she has anything to say about that. And I also decided I really need to specialize. I've been kind of like flip-flopping back and forth between Tempest and Assassin. And I do think I want to go ahead and go with Tempest, because I've done Assassin before, but I haven't ever done anything like Tempest. So I think it would be kind of nice to try something different. So I want to go ahead and try to do that after I talk to Cassandra.
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers. Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Okay.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
So don't worry, Cassandra. We will head right there as soon as I find my trainer. I think it was King. I can't remember exactly the name of the trainer that was doing the Way of the Tempest. I feel like it was King.
Stop following me.
I haven't taken a step.
You finished the recipe for the recipes? All done with the tedious?
I have, and I am.
Then I have a question. Would you leap with me out of this car and prove the eye is surrounded by fire?
Yes, I'll become a Tempest. Okay, so we really can only have one. I was kind of hoping, like, maybe we could have two, but I knew that was, kind of wishful thinking, so... Because all my, inner circle only have one, so... But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and commit and become a Tempest.
I'm ready. I'm ready to commit to this path.
Well, well. Everyone back down. I'm about to teach your Inquisitor how to play. Now we have some fun.
Okay, so I definitely want to go ahead and look, and see what we got. So these unpredictable experts specialize in using alchemical mixtures that read them in frost or flame. Fast, chaotic, and possibly mad, they wade into the fight and dare enemies to face the storm. I can't actually go down. Oh, I've been playing with The Witcher 3, and I was like, I can't make it go down. I was, instead of clicking on it, I was just pushing down anyway. So. Okay, this looks pretty cool. I'm kind of excited. Hopefully I'll get to start that soon.
All's well.
How are the horses?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
Okay.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
I was just checking on him since he was right there. I kind of messed around in the Undercroft for a while before I started this Let's Play, and went ahead and crafted some armor for myself that was significantly better than what I was wearing. So I had been kind of putting off messing around with the crafting, and I apparently should have done it before now, because there were some serious upgrades, but I don't have very many schematics, so there's not a whole lot I can do. I don't know why I just ran back over here. I'm sorry, I'm kind of all over the place today. So I'm going to go ahead and go find the Seekers for Cassandra. Okay, Cassandra has reason to believe that Corypheus is behind the disappearance of the Seekers of Truth, but she requires help to prove it. So let's go ahead and go to Care Oswin. So obviously I have to take Cassandra, and I will take Dorian and Solus, because I need barriers, so they're coming. Okay. So I'm supposed to explore the castle.
Care Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
Yeah, everyone's going crazy.
He's involved in crazy, just like everyone else these days.
Truer words have never been spoken. Let's see what lies within.
It really does seem like everyone has really lost their minds in Thedas at this point. With all the Red Templar business going on and... I feel like the camera was going nuts right then. I couldn't tell like what I was doing. It is dark. Let's see how powerful these guys are. Oh, they're not too bad.
Promises.
Like all my
I should have
fights
known.
become significantly
The
easier.
Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
What strange beliefs?
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones. They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Ending the world?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes, the world will be reborn a paradise. It's all nonsense.
Why not deal with them?
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Yeah, cultist doesn't sound good. That's all we
Cultists.
need.
Why am I not surprised?
This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
All we needed was one more cult. Oh, anyway, what I was saying was I feel like all the fights I've had have been significantly easier since I've made it to Skyhold. I feel like before then I was dying all the time. And I don't know. I don't know why the difficulty seemed to have dropped so much in that time. So we have a dead Seeker.
A Seeker. Did they torture him to death? The Promisers will pay for this.
I felt bad for Cassandra. So it was like the Seekers were destroyed. Her brother. It's like anything she likes. The Divine. Oh, it's a sharp drop off. I wish I had,
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Magister Calpurnia, leader of the Venatori. Does Corypheus not realize the Promisers want the world to end? What use are they to him?
it kind of sounds like they belong together.
Sounds like they're perfect for each other.
I suppose it does. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
Why are Seekers resistant?
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
Yeah, we'll find them.
We'll find them, Cassandra.
I know we will. One way or another.
I'm not sure what I was about to say when that cutscene started. I really lost my train of thought. I was like, I'll go get back to it, but I can't remember what I was talking about, so it must not have been important. I'm really interested to find out why the Seekers are resistant to the red lyrium. I feel like that could be a nice boon for us if any are still alive and willing to help us. The Order of Fiery Promise. Consider the time in which the original Inquisition existed. The First Blight had devastated the world, tearing down the mighty Tevinter Imperium and leaving nothing in its place. Just as there were several cults of Andraste vying to become the true inheritor of the Prophet's faith, there was more than one group claiming to represent the one true path to deliver the world from chaos. The Order of Fiery Promise was one of these, a band of men and women who decreed that not only was the end of the world nigh, it was necessary. Thedas must be cleansed with fire and reborn as a paradise. This they solemnly promised. They devoted themselves utterly to seeing this come about. Whether they ever drew close to their goal is unknown. The Inquisition eventually crushed these promisers during a battle recorded only as the cleansing of Cherno. The cult reappeared in the early Divine Age, claiming to take up the Inquisition's mantle after it had transformed into the Seekers of Truth, leading to the Chantry hunts that did not see the Promisers eliminated again until the Exalted Age. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. Interesting. So many extremists. It's kind of crazy. I hate it when there's like diverging staircases. I'm like, which way to go? I have to see everything, so. I'm also really into the improved dragon armor that I've got going on. I like the colors. I know it's kind of a silly thing, but I do. I can't believe there's not more enemies in here.
Daniel! Daniel! Can you
Oh my
hear
gosh.
Cassandra. It is you. You're alive.
me? As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
Why would they do this?
What could they hope to gain from this?
Our powers, revenge, who knows?
The Lord Seeker. You have to find him.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
Was it the Envy Demon?
Could it have been the demon from Therenfall?
No. The demon came later.
But a demon couldn't simply take his place without anyone noticing.
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
I'm so sorry. It's awful.
Cassandra.
Now is not the time for sympathy.
Wait. Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome. He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Ugh. My heart is like breaking for Cassandra. It's terrible. Her apprentice. It's awful. She's such a strong character. I feel like I hope she doesn't like snap and break at some point. She's had to endure a lot. Points available to try out my new specialization.
One down.
I don't know, maybe I'm emotional today, but I feel really upset about Daniel, and I didn't even know him. I feel so bad for Cassandra. I wonder if I can romance Cassandra, give her a little joy in her life. I don't know, though, she hasn't been very receptive to anything I've said, so I'm not sure.
Cassandra, with a woman I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
You have a lot to answer for.
You must be very proud of your handiwork.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
You betrayed your people.
You
No
lured your
excuse.
entire order to their deaths.
There was no other choice.
No other choice? Have you gone mad?
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
Yeah, this is not the right thing.
And this was the right thing.
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Yeah, he's nuts. See how tough he's gonna be. That's shocking. Why isn't he harder? Since I'm already in the... might as well take a potion. No. Stop running away.
He was insane. He had to be. Perhaps the Envy Demon's influence? Remove the Lord Seeker so it could take over the Templars?
Well, if so, it worked.
If so, the plan worked perfectly.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
Yeah, me too. Like, clearly he had some problems, but he seemed way saner than the Lord Seeker we met as the Envy Demon. And his voice sounded more normal as well. I guess that's it. Nothing really around here. I'm almost afraid to talk to Cassandra. I feel so bad. I feel like I've got a little bout of depression happening. It's just poor girl.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the Old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
You seem upset.
Are you alright? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Like
Do you
first
know
for
what the
everything.
Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Is that what the book says?
Does the book say it was used for other things?
No. As a Seeker, I looked into abuses. Mages made Tranquil as punishment. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the Rite, from the beginning.
So the rebellion was needless.
So the rebellion could have been prevented.
Perhaps, but it was a long time coming, for many reasons. We created the Rite of Tranquility. I told you of my vigil, the months I spent emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
My mind's kind of blown. So when she said her mind was touched, I'm trying to think back to Asunder. I mean, does that mean Cassandra is an abomination? Like, I think it does. Yeah, I'm like speechless. Oh my god. So your faith has been shaken.
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
What else is in the book?
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
No, never.
No, we're nothing like the Seekers.
I wonder how much we resemble what they used to be.
How would you rebuild?
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
Yeah, but what is the Maker's work?
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
Yeah, you can do anything.
If anyone can rebuild them into something worthwhile, you can.
But are they worth rebuilding?
You could make them worth it.
I will think on your words. Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
Okay, I'm like dying to know if Cassandra's really an abomination, because that's really the impression that I got. I want to look into that, but I can't because I don't want to get spoiled by anything. So it's going to be a long time to wait unless someone just wants to tell me if it doesn't spoil anything. But I feel like that's what that meant when she said her mind was touched. I wish I had read Asunder more recently, because I feel like there was a situation kind of like that. Oh. Yeah, let's make sure she's okay. She's not even practicing.
I was hoping we could speak privately.
Are we not?
Right. Of course we are.
She looks very
The
distressed.
flirting. With me. I've noticed it. Unless it is my imagination, which is entirely possible.
Yeah, it's not your imagination.
No, it's not your imagination.
Inquisitor, I hope you understand I cannot return your affection.
Okay, tell me why.
Why not? I need to hear it.
You are the Herald of Andraste, and my leader, and a woman. I take it as a compliment, truly. I hope we can remain friends.
Okay, so that went out the window. I was really thinking I was going to romance Cassandra now. But she's straight, so can't blame her there. But I wanted to... Oh no, am I stuck? A crumpled letter. Dear Ewan, you have been the light of my life, the song of my heart for over a year, but the world has changed and both of us with it. How does one live through the rending of the sky and still remain the same? I've seen oblivion through the rifts, and I fear our lives are about to end. You told me the distance between us would be hard to bear, and I said I would never seek the arms of any but yours. I was wrong. I met someone in Valrayo. She is dark where you are fair. She fills her life with poetry, not battle, and her voice, her tongue, trips so sweetly on the trills and flourishes of the Orlesian language. She gives me hope that we will survive this. I'm sorry, I will never forget you. Aurora. Wow. So this is just a downer all around. Downer letters. I'm feeling terrible for Cassandra. Cassandra shafted me. I can't get out through here. I guess I'll have to jump off the roof. I don't know what else to do. Okay, so now I want to check on her, make sure she's okay now that she's made her position clear.
Is there anything you need?
About the tranquil cure.
I want to talk to you about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly. Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
But you will investigate, won't you?
But you are going to look into it.
That is my intent. I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people. Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
I like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Okay, so after that, kind of depressing part of this game, I'm going to go ahead and end here, so thanks for watching.